Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Action Jackson, man. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys my thoughts and reactions after the Cowboys win against the Washington Commanders. Now the Cowboys improved to 3-1 in the NFC East. So now, before I hop into the video, I appreciate if you guys will like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share the video with anyone who you think might enjoy my content. So, hopping straight into it, man. Yes, the Cowboys improved to 3-1. The Dallas Cowboys won 25-10 against the Washington Commanders, man. Before I get into the actual game, what this means for Dallas, this was a big game for us because now we take a commanding 2-0 lead and division wins for the NFC East. So we only got one more division opponent before we go into our bye week, and that'll be Philadelphia in like 2 weeks. So, I'll get to that game and cover that game when it gets to that time. So, now we're 2-0 in the division. We're 3-1. Everyone in the NFC East most likely took wins today. I know the Giants for sure got a win, and I know Philadelphia got a win, and of course we beat Washington. So now the NFC East looks like 4-0. Philadelphia Eagles, 3-1 Dallas, 3-1 New York Giants, and I believe 1-3 Washington Commanders. So hopping into it, an analysis of the game. Defense, they played really, really well. Especially the secondary. We only held the Washington football team to only 10 points, which was really, really crucial for us because we were looking really shaky at first with us moving the ball, offensively. But Washington, they were able to run the ball against us, and that was one point that that I touched on yesterday. It was that Dallas needed to stop the run, and Dallas couldn't do that in this game. I'm glad that we won, but Washington Washington had 100 yards rushing on us in the first half, which we can't let that happen when we play better teams. Like, we can't have that happen when we play, LA next week or Philadelphia when we play them in 2 weeks. So Dallas definitely has to get, they definitely have to tighten it up in the run game. And, unfortunate news, I know Balhana, he went out in the third quarter with an injury, a shoulder injury. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but that's one key if we want to stop the run. We have to have our 300-pounder, nose tackle in the middle to, space eat some blocks for us, So now what I'm just hoping for, this defense that we come out, no big injuries happen. Mike Parsons, he was a little bit gimpy on some plays, but overall he went out there, he was still able to play. So everyone did their job today. I loved how the secondary played. Trayvon Diggs played really, really exceptional today. They kept trying to throw the ball and kept trying to test Trayvon Diggs twice in big critical situations. I remember in the back corner of the end zone, they were trying to throw the ball to Terry McLaurin on a 4th down play. Trayvon Diggs batted the ball with a pass deflection. Another one, same thing, try to close out the game. Terry McLaurin ran like a little angle route and an in and out route, and Carson Wentz was trying to test Trayvon Diggs again. Trayvon Diggs made a play on it, another pass deflection, and also Trayvon Diggs had another interception. This is 2 weeks in a row where he's caught in interceptions. Trayvon Diggs caught his before the end of the first half, and he caught one last week to end the game. So defense, they played exceptionally well. I just think my one knack that for them to get better on was definitely stopping the run. And that's about it for the defense. So hopping into it, straight into the offense. Same thing. You're playing with a backup quarterback. He's not going to be as efficient as you want him to be, where he's constantly, moving the ball, driving the ball, and everything like that. I mean, we were able to drive and everything like that. Of course we were. But what I mean by that was that once we were getting down in the goal line, I just wish that the Cowboys would have punched it in a couple of times. Same thing like how it was with this week, how it was with the previous other weeks. We get down in the red zone, and all of a sudden, penalties. We're getting holding calls, and then, the play calling once we get down to the red zone gets a little bit weary as well, where all of a sudden, we're in short yard situations and it's 3rd and short. We want to throw the ball instead of running the ball with, Zeke or Tony Pollard or however that ordeal goes. So I feel like our offensive play calling gets real shaky in the red zone. I felt like that needed to tune up today as well. It's just the same thing over and over again with the Cowboys. Put it on a loop. The Cowboys are doing the same thing, killing themselves with penalties and having to, you know, putting themselves in bad situations where they're in easy scoring range, and then you take a sack, you run the ball 2 times into a wall, and then now you're forced on third down and throw the ball into double coverage. So we played well. We were able to move the ball today. I was happy for our receivers today. Michael Gallup, in his first game back, caught a receiving touchdown on a little scramble play when the pocket broke down on third down. Cooper Rush rolled out to the right, threw a touchdown to Michael Gallup, the back of the end zone. That was really, really nice right before the end of the first half. So that was a really nice play. CeeDee Lamb had 9 receptions for 97 yards, so he did really, really nice today as well. So our wide receiver core, we did really, really good today. And we had some troubles today closing out this game. I didn't like how, then again, it was same score was 25-10, and then it was a 2nd and 3, and then all of a sudden we were trying to get pass happy and throw the ball. It's like, if it's 2nd and 3, why don't you just run the ball? You get a yard or 2. It's 3rd and short. Then you run the ball again and get a first down to end the game. Because I don't like when this defense is out here for too long. That's what causes injuries and everything like that. So I just felt like a couple of things out. If I want to get on the offense about was that we needed to close this game out a lot sooner. Like, this game should have been over minutes ago. So yeah, man, that's about it for my thoughts and analysis of the game. Really proud of this team. We had a big dub today. We're 3-1, and then now we're going out on the road next week. Going to LA, going to SoFi Stadium. We're playing the LA Rams, and that's definitely going to be a tough matchup for us. So yeah, hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe out there. See you later. Bye.